Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you my everyday radiant full face routine. I can do this any day in under 15 minutes. It took me a little bit longer today because I was explaining everything to you guys and showing you the products that I really love for this routine. This has been so helpful for me, especially on those days where I just don't want to put makeup on. I don't want to get myself together, especially being pregnant. Let me tell you, some days are really hard. So I hope it's helpful for you guys as well. Thank you to Mercier for collaborating with me on this video. And if you want to see how I got this look, then let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is get my hair away from my face. I just washed it this morning and it's nice and clean, and I straightened it for the first time since I got my tape-in extensions and I really like it. I think I might keep it like this for a few days. I have been wearing it with like loose waves ever since I got my tape-ins and I was getting so used to it, but I was like, girl, you need to wash this hair. I was going on like 6-day hair and I was like, pregnant life, literally, you just don't want to wash your hair. Anyways, let's jump into the video. I'm really excited to show you guys my Radiant foundation routine. This has basically been my go-to, especially since I've been pregnant. I just really don't want to spend a lot of time on my makeup, and I also want to make sure that it's nice and flawless. Looks good in pictures, looks good in camera, and of course in person. So in the morning and the evening, my skincare routine is super important. I just do not skip it. It's been a while since I did my skincare routine and it has changed so much ever since I've gotten pregnant. As you can tell, I don't really have any breakouts at the moment. I just really have hyperpigmentation and redness, which I am taking care of. I just feel like that is a long journey and it takes a little bit longer, but I'm just happy I don't have any breakouts. So I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my skin. I've been really loving this. This is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Gel Lotion. It's oil-free. It's good for all skin types. It's really lightweight. It plumps your skin and it keeps it hydrated for 72 plus hours. So that's amazing. And I really like how light it feels on the skin. So all you need is one pump and that pretty much covers the entire face. When I'm doing a glowy radiant foundation routine, I like going in with a primer like this. It's oil-free, it's lightweight, and it's water-based. This is the Mercier foundation primer in oil-free, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my T-zone. I really like the new Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance-Perfecting foundation. You guys know that I love the matte version of this foundation. So when they sent it over to try out a few weeks ago, I was so excited. I have oily skin and this foundation still works for me. It has a really nice radiant finish. It's medium to full coverage. It's buildable, so if you need that extra coverage, you can get it with this foundation without it feeling cakey or looking cakey. This is a foundation that I've been wearing a lot on my Insta story. A lot of you guys always ask me, what am I wearing on my face? And usually I like to mix it up, but I've been trying this one for the past few weeks and I love it. Today I'm using the shade 3N1 Buff, and I'm just gonna use 2 pumps to cover my full face, and I'm using my beauty blender to blend that in. I like that it's a medium to full coverage foundation, but it doesn't feel heavy at all. It feels like your second skin, and it covers really nice. As you can tell, it's covering up all of my hyperpigmentation and my acne scars. I'm also gonna bring it down to my neck. I feel like it's always so difficult to like talk when you're like blending the foundation down. You're like, ugh. And if you have a long day ahead of you, this foundation is going to keep your skin moisturized for up to 15 hours. It softens and smooths the skin. So another really great option for anyone out there who's looking for a good long-lasting radiant foundation. So now that my foundation is on, literally just said foundation 10 times, I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I've been really loving this Nude Sticks Nudies all over face color. And this is basically like a contour stick. I really like that it's creamy, blendable. It's not too heavy, it's not thick at all. It just blends really nice on the skin. And I feel like when you're in a rush or you just want to do a really nice natural look, using a lot of cream products is going to give you that natural look. So I'm going to go ahead and define the hollows of my cheekbones, apply this a little bit on the sides of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and blend that out with the same sponge that I use for foundation. I just recently discovered this product. You know when you find a good product and you just don't want to stop using it and you're like, where have you been all my life? This is one of those products. So good. So let's go ahead and do this concealer. I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This is a really nice medium to full coverage long wearing concealer. It can last up to 12 hours under your eyes, and I feel like it does not crease at all, especially when I set it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, which I will be using in a second. So let's go ahead and apply this under the eyes and blend that in with that same sponge that I use for my foundation. Now that I have all of my liquid and cream products on my skin, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. This is super important to me, especially if I'm doing a radiant foundation routine, because I do have oily skin. So you can still have radiant, flawless, luminous skin with oily skin. You just have to set in the right places. So I'm using my, I'm using my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I'm using my Laura Mercier Puff. I'm gonna place it right under my eye to make sure that that concealer doesn't crease, and I'm bringing it down to my T-zone. A little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my chin, because that's mainly where I tend to get oily. And I'm gonna let that sit for like 45 seconds. And while that's baking, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm using my Sigma eyebrow pencil. I actually just posted my eyebrow routine, so if you haven't seen it, I'll include a card here so you can go watch it. I go into details about my brows, and I do like a step-by-step tutorial on how I fill them in while I've been letting them grow out. I feel like it's a very informative video, so if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. Nothing a spoolie can fix. Brows are filled in. I'm gonna go ahead and set them, make sure that they're locked in place for the rest of the day. This is the Sigma Tint and Tame Brow Gel. Love this. Literally makes my brows not move at all. I've been really into like the undone type of brow, and this is perfect for that. We can go ahead and dust off that powder under the eyes. And do you see how my skin is still nice and radiant, but my T-zone is locked and set? I'm not gonna do anything to my eyes because I have my eyelash extensions, and I really like how they just complete my face without me having to do anything to my eyes, especially when I'm in a rush and I have to go. Literally, this is a lifesaver right here. So we're actually skipping the contouring today. We're just gonna bronze up the skin to add a little bit of definition and make sure my skin is nice and bronzy and glowy all together. So I'm going in with this Kylie Press Press Bronzing Powder in the shade Almond, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this on the outer parts of my face. Trust me, when you're in a rush, girl, you do not want to spend 10 minutes contouring that face, and that's exactly why I use the cream contour, so that it can be easier for you to just bronze your skin and be out and about. Oh my god, I love this color. It's so pretty. It gives you a really nice natural flush on the cheeks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this on the apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna add a little bit of that extra glow using this Jouer powder highlight in Citrine. Love this so much. I'm taking my fan brush and I'm just going to apply this on the highest points of my face. Woo, that is pretty. And a little bit goes a long way with this highlighter because it is very pigmented, so you don't really need a lot. The only thing I'm going to do to my eyes is add a little bit of mascara. I'm going in with this Bare Minerals Love Every Lash Micro Defining Mascara. Love the brush this has. It's really tiny and very precise, so it's going to get every single lash in your bottom lashes. To make my eyes look a little bit more awake, I'm going to take that same highlighter and pop this right in the inner corner. I'm going to go ahead and outline my lips using this Huda Beauty Lip Contour in Trendsetter. This is a really pretty warm nude lip liner, and I'm telling you guys, it works with every single nude lipstick that I have. The only thing is that it's kind of like coming out. And then I'm going to top that off with this KKW Beauty Lipgloss in the shade Bronze. I like to go back in with the lip liner. It keeps going back inside. And just blend everything in together. we're officially done, you guys. I love how this turned out. My skin looks radiant, it looks glowy, it looks luminous, all in the right places, and it looks like my skin but better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some new products you might want to try out, and thank you again to Laura Mercier for collaborating with me on this video. Let me know in the comments below what other videos you guys want to see here on my channel, and with that being said, I will see you all in the next one very soon. Bye.